We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.
The Erik Ten Hag story, I couldn't help but mention it.
You know,
So,
yeah, go ahead.
my opinion about it was, I think that Bruno Fernandes deserves all the hits he's getting. Now, he deserves the hit because when the captain's armband of a club like Manchester United, I know we give United a lot of stick in terms of criticism, and United has history. United has a culture. Recently, Manchester United have selected poor captains. Recently, we cannot deny that. Yes. So, and I said that to think about watching football growing up. Manchester Roy Keane, the Roy Keane days.
Even Roy Keane, Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
Before Steve Bruce, what's his name? Oh, the England captain. Then Brian Robson. Forget.
If they were in that game yesterday or that game on Sunday, and that happened, they would not be the ones whining and sulking. Yes, they're upset. Yes, they are angry. But they'll have to find a way to say, you know what, let's just finish this game.
If they're in that game, if Roy Keane had been, he would have probably got sent off, not for kicking a Liverpool player, but for going to go and give one of his own players a hit.
Bruno, who is the captain, and this is not the first time. I think we raised the story of Bruno talking to, I think we had a conversation here in the studio about Garnacho. When Bruno came out and granted an interview and saying he's not been applying himself in training.
I had no problem with him.
I'm saying that I'm saying that as the captain you lead.
Yeah, but you lead by example.
Lead by example every time. And currently your character has not shown any. Because if it was Maguire, would have all slaughtered Maguire on Sunday. No. Would have slaughtered him. Bruno the captain, and Ten Hag is making excuses for him. Well, that was no.
To be honest with you, Femi, in fairness, jokes apart. United deserve, and in a way it's taken away from how well Liverpool performed, but I still say Liverpool had 8 attempts on target and they scored 7. So that's in itself like either 100% cleanism from Liverpool or just almost like a freak result, but whatever. But United were terribly bad. But United deserve every iota of criticism they get. The only thing where I said perspective and people thought I was being burying my head in the sand and everything is that think about where United were last season, Femi. Last season, United ended the season they ended the season by losing 8 away games on the bounce. I think they lost 8 or 9. Even Ten Hag's first game at Crystal Palace, they lost 1-0. Dirty Bruno was one that gave the ball away. That they went to go and this same Dirty Bruno. But Ten Hag, then they started the season after their much hyped preseason tour of Australia and the Far East. They came back when they were winning all their games and all that. They came back and they chopped it. Brighton chopped it first leg at Old Trafford, his first game, and then chopped it at Brentford 4-0. Dreadful performance. But since then, Ten Hag has turned it around. They beat the same Liverpool to turn it around. And since then, I think right now their record, since they come back from the World Cup, they've only lost 2 games in 22. Arsenal and Liverpool. The way and manner they lost to Liverpool was dreadful. They've given Liverpool that had a goals difference of plus 12. Liverpool's goals difference is now plus 19. Where Liverpool has scored 40 goals before, they've now scored 47. So which means that if United go on a run of bad games and God forbid Liverpool catch that goals difference will go against us.
Because I'm looking at the goals difference right now. United has scored 41 goals.
It's 6. Their goals difference is 6.
Yeah, it's considered 35 goals.
That's
the worst in terms of the top 3 teams.
It's dreadful.
Because they are only one more goal. They consider just one less compared to Spurs.
35 minus 7 is what? Is 28, which is just 3 of what City has considered 25.
Yes.
Arsenal is considered 25.
Yes.
Chelsea, funny enough, in as much as they only scored 24 goals, I've only considered 25. So it's dreadful. So it was.
Is that by Newcastle considered 17?
It's 17, yes, and they have by far.
United haven't really improved.
Well, they have. If you look at the fact that 13 of those goals came in 2 games. In fact, 17 of those goals came in 3 matches.
So no, but that's the problem.
That is the problem.
That's the problem.
So the question is, going back to Bruno. In fact, I was watching Sky. Bruno is very lucky that he's not even been charged by the FA for pushing the line. I didn't even know that incident happened.
Yeah, he pushed it.
Where he didn't push it past him. It was like it just swatted at him. You have no right, Lenny. If the FA went at him and they banned him for 4 or 5 games, I wouldn't.
That made me happy, really.
That
made me. I would have been excited.
But I don't know. I think.
Somebody else has to wear the captain's armband. Maybe bring back Maguire.
God forbid. I think it was a day. In fact, I even watched Jimmy Carragher's breakdown on Casemiro. Casemiro too had an absolutely dreadful game as well.
Yeah.
So I really don't. It was. I think what happened. There's something called, Murphy's Law is when everything can go wrong,
Everything
it
goes
will.
wrong, yeah.
So I think on Sunday, everything that could go wrong went wrong. So it now behooves Ten Hag. What I heard Ten Hag did was he kept them in the dressing room at Anfield to listen to the delirious cheers of Liverpool fans and said, let this sink in. Hear this, the joy. And I tell you what, I've not been to Anfield, but I've been to Goodison Park. In fact, I've been at Old Trafford to where City beat us. The language is foul.
Wow.
Do you understand? The language is foul.
Wonderful.
In fact, I said when Mourinho and Pep first came, they beat us 2-1 at Old Trafford. City fans were in their own corner. They wouldn't let them out till everybody has gone. The profanity. In fact, I now understand why people fight out.
We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.